Hi guys, and happy Monday. So I have a co-host here today named Banks. Say hello, say good morning. Okay, Banks we have another dog here that I'm watching, and she's a little bigger than Banks, so Banks likes to just hang out with me on this chair. So I wanted to jump in real quick. We're gonna do our Take 10 Motivation Monday. I used to hate Mondays. I still am not a huge fan, I'm not gonna lie, but I woke up this morning and my to-do list is massive. I'll show it to you. It goes on to the back. This is just stuff that has to get done in the next 48 hours. Now, I have put asterisks by those things that have to get done by the end of the day today, because I often find that if I have this long of a list, I don't even know where to start. I mean, come on, it's just overwhelming. So I take it in chunks. And it's just like writing a book. It's just like publishing a book. It's just like marketing a book. If you look at all the steps that you have to go through to write and then to publish and then to market, it feels so overwhelming and so insurmountable. So the thing is, you take them one step at a time. Now, I posted this morning in the group for Mondays, what is everyone working on this week? Because I think it's really important at the beginning of the week to set an intention for the week. And so I wanted to speak to, I've got my computer up here so I can read the comments. I'm getting better at this. So Katie said, I'm actually a proofreader, but I write a blog on my website, which, by the way, Katie, on Friday, we have Promo Friday, so I'd love for you to share that blog on Friday. I try to keep people from sharing direct links to the wall during the week because it just gets cluttered, but I want you guys to be able to share what you're doing with me and with everyone else. So this week I will make a plan to focus on the content in my blog. Right now it's somewhat sporadic and I'd like to have a clear direction and purpose. I love that. I absolutely love that. So what I would like you to do, Katie, if you would be so kind, is at the end of this week, I'm going to hold you a little bit accountable and I'm going to check in with you and ask you, okay, where are you in creating that purpose and a more solid focus for your blog? If you're anything like me, and it sounds like you are, I have like 85 purposes and goals and things that I want to do, and I'm kind of all over the place. And actually, maybe coincidentally, one of my goals for the week is to consolidate my main website. So if you guys don't know, I have sort of two things that I do. I have Elizabeth Lyons, so I'm an author and a designer. And then I'm here as a publishing coach for Publish a Profitable Book, which I own. It made it sound like I do that for them, but it's my thing. So in the design/author world, it gets very confusing because people will say, well, Liz, what do you do? And it's like, I don't know, what day is it? So I'm trying to find a way to consolidate my main website, which is elizabethlyons.com, to fully incorporate these dogs, everything that I do, and make it seem cohesive. So Katie, I totally understand what you're saying. If you have any questions or you want any help with that, please feel free to reach out. You can actually just email me directly if you'd like, elizabeth@publishaprofitablebook.com. And then Gretchen, I'm not laughing at you. You know I'm not. I've known you forever. I'm so stalled. There's so much going on for me and my advocacy for my kids. So try to follow up with her and get through more of the core. You guys, look, Gretchen, everybody else, sometimes all you can do is all you can do. So there are things that come up, and Gretchen has a lot of things that come up that are really, really important. And I don't want, the last thing I want is for any of you to ever feel like, well, I didn't accomplish my goals for the week, so therefore I failed. Sometimes we just have to move things. You take things off of today and you put them onto tomorrow. I've often said in the world of parenting, we are really good at making lists of all the things that we didn't get done in a day. But what I encourage moms to do is make a list of all the things that they actually did get done. Because if you include all the peanut butter sandwiches and picking up all the mateless socks and putting away all the whatever, it's a lot of stuff and we sell ourselves really short. So things come up and things happen and it can derail you, but it doesn't have to derail you permanently. So what you do is you take the thing that you didn't get done this day or this week or last week and you move it somewhere onto this week's calendar, and you do your best to hold yourself accountable and to let us as a group hold you accountable so that you can get through that step and move on to the next step. I wanted to also welcome, we have a lot of new members to this group as of the last 2 weeks. And so I wanted to say welcome and give you just a little bit of a more high level understanding of what we do here. So Publish a Profitable Book is all about supporting and giving you the knowledge that you need to publish a profitable book. I've been self-publishing since 2003 when it wasn't even cool to do it. And now it's kind of trending. But I don't encourage doing it because it's trending. I encourage doing it because it works. It works and it leaves you in control of your material, your marketing plan, 90% of the profit, 100% of the profit, but which is a much higher margin, like 90% than the 10. And I'm not against traditional publishing, but I myself love having a step-by-step guide. When I was going through this, I would have loved to have someone say to me, oh, Elizabeth, you need to find an editor. Here's how to do it. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you're struggling to get your book written. Here's how to do it. Here are the steps to get your book outlined. Here are the steps to find your book's purpose. Here are the steps to, and then on to the publishing component. Here are all the things that you need, right? So do you need an ISBN? Do you need a cover? I mean, you need a cover, but do you need a professionally designed cover? The answer is yes. How do you get that done within a budget? All those sorts of things. I would have killed to have somebody walk me through that stuff. I didn't. I had to figure it all out on my own. So that's what Publish a Profitable Book became. And within publishaprofitablebook.com, which is our main website, we have all of these trainings. So there are trainings, there are workshops, there are mini trainings, there are resources, there are, the whole gamut. And there are a lot of different options to how you can get involved with those. So you can purchase courses as a whole, or workshops, which get you lifetime access to those courses and workshops and all the upgrades and updates that come with them. But the latest thing that we've implemented that people are really excited about, and so we're excited that you're excited, is a monthly membership. So we call it the Publish a Profitable Book Lab. You pay a monthly fee. We think of it as like the Netflix of self-publishing. And within that, you get access to everything. For as long as you are an active member of the Publish a Profitable Book Lab, you have access to the Pronoun Workshop, the Create Space Workshop, the Amazon, like absolutely everything. So on any given day, if you feel like, gosh, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to set up my mailing list, I don't know how to create a lead page, I don't know how to attract an audience, whatever, you can just go find the appropriate training out there, the step-by-step training. We really get into the weeds on this stuff and go through it, and there you go. We're constantly taking requests for new trainings. So last week, several people had said that they would really like some information on media, right? Not just media as in TV, but how to go live on your own page. And I know that Joanne, who's probably not up yet because she's in Australia, had asked for this specifically. She said, I don't want to bore everybody. And Liz, you just get on here and do this. So how do I do that? So I'm going to give you a lot of tips and tricks coming up soon. I'm going to put together a whole workshop on media. And by media, I really mean this. But I used to do media coaching for people who would go on TV and do little segments on different TV stations, because when I would talk to them, they would be so dynamic about what they were doing, and then the cameras would turn on and they'd kind of freeze, and it really didn't help to sell their product. So I have a lot of tips and tricks for how to do that. And I just encourage everybody this week to, if you haven't already within the group, set an intention for the week. Let us know and commit to yourself something reasonable, by the way. Don't necessarily say I'm going to write War and Peace by Friday if that's not feasible for you. But set something reasonable as a goal, and then do everything you possibly can to meet that goal. And know that if you don't meet that goal, for some reason outside of your control, you can move it. It's okay. But I put all this stuff on my schedule, because if it's not on my schedule, it doesn't get done. So even if you schedule 15 minutes here and there to do something, that's how I do everything in my life, basically, is in 5-minute increments. If you just schedule it for 15 minutes or 10 minutes even at a time, if you don't have hour chunks, you'll be amazed by how much you actually accomplish by the end of the week. So go on out there and put that in the group and let us know what you're holding yourself accountable to this week. I'm going to hold you accountable and check in with you. Got to finish this coffee by end of week. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.